Just 5 minutes ago, the internet exploded as Zhao Lusi stepped into the spotlight at Shanghai Fashion Week 2026, wearing soft pink, smiling like a dream, and instantly turning an entire fashion show into a moment. But what really happened behind that breathtaking entrance, and why are fans calling this her most powerful transformation yet? The energy in Shanghai felt different that day. Long before the cameras started flashing, before the models even touched the runway, something was already building in the air. Fans gathered outside the venue of Shanghai Fashion Week 2026, holding their phones tightly, whispering her name like a promise, Zhao Lusi. There had been whispers, sightings, a quiet storm of anticipation when she was seen arriving in the city just hours earlier. No official confirmation, no grand announcement, just that familiar feeling fans know too well she might appear. And then she did. The moment her car door opened, time seemed to fracture. The crowd surged, not chaotically, but emotionally. Voices trembled, hearts raced, and suddenly, the entire space was filled with a wave of pure admiration. Zhao Lusi stepped out, not rushing, not performing, but simply being. And yet, that presence alone was enough to silence the noise and command attention. Her smile was soft, almost intimate, as if she recognized the love pouring toward her. She waved gently, acknowledging fans who had waited for hours just to catch a glimpse of her. But what truly made this moment unforgettable was not just her arrival. It was what she was wearing. Because in that instant, under the flashing lights, dressed in soft pink, Zhao Lusi didn't just attend a fashion show. She became the highlight of it. And the world was watching. It wasn't just pink. It was her pink. As Zhao Lusi walked toward the venue, every detail of her outfit began to unfold like a carefully crafted story. A pastel pink tank top hugged her silhouette effortlessly, layered with a lightweight outer piece that moved gently with every step she took. It wasn't loud. It wasn't overly dramatic. And that was exactly what made it irresistible. The styling leaned into a sporty chic aesthetic, something youthful, something free, something undeniably her. The lower piece, relaxed and fluid, balanced the entire look, creating an image that felt both approachable and aspirational at the same time. Fans didn't just see fashion. They saw identity. They saw confidence without force, beauty without exaggeration. And then came the details that made hearts melt. Her hair, pulled back into a simple ponytail, framed her face in the most delicate way. Her makeup, glowing and natural, enhanced her features without overshadowing them. A touch of pink on her cheeks, a softness in her gaze, everything aligned perfectly. Under the camera lights, her skin seemed to radiate. Not in a way that felt distant or untouchable, but in a way that made people feel closer to her. And within minutes, the internet responded. Clips started spreading. Photos multiplied. Comments flooded timelines across Weibo, TikTok, and X. She looks unreal, like a living doll. This is her best look ever. But beyond the compliments, there was something deeper happening. People weren't just reacting to her outfit. They were reacting to the feeling she created, and that feeling was impossible to ignore. Inside the venue, the atmosphere shifted once again. As Zhao Lusi took her seat among other invited guests, something subtle yet powerful happened. The focus changed. Yes, the runway was still there. The designs were still breathtaking. The lights, the music, the choreography, everything was perfectly in place. But every time the camera caught her reaction, the narrative softened. She watched attentively, leaning slightly forward, eyes following each piece with genuine curiosity. Occasionally, she smiled. Sometimes, she exchanged a few words with those seated nearby. There was no exaggeration, no forced elegance, just presence. And somehow that made her stand out even more. Because in an industry that often demands perfection, Zhao Lusi brought something different: authenticity. Fashion media quickly picked up on it. Articles began to describe her as a refreshing energy, a natural muse, a bridge between celebrity and real life. Her presence didn't overshadow the brand. It amplified it. The synergy was undeniable. Her image, vibrant and youthful, aligned seamlessly with the spirit of the show. And in return, the platform elevated her further into the world of high fashion. This wasn't just a guest appearance anymore. It was evolution. The kind of evolution that doesn't happen overnight, but becomes visible in one defining moment. And for many watching, this felt like that moment. What happened next was pure digital wildfire. Within hours, no, within minutes, Zhao Lusi was everywhere. Trending lists filled with her name. Hashtags climbed rapidly. Fan edits, slow-motion clips, zoomed-in details of her outfit. Every angle, every expression, every movement became content. But more importantly became conversation. Fans from different countries, different languages, different cultures were all saying the same thing. She's glowing. She's evolving. She's unstoppable. And perhaps what made this moment so powerful was how effortless it felt. There was no grand performance, no dramatic reveal, just Zhao Lusi walking in, sitting down, and being fully herself. And yet, that authenticity resonated louder than any spectacle. Industry observers began to take notice, not just of her visuals, but of her influence. Because influence today isn't just about appearance. It's about connection. And Zhao Lusi has mastered that connection in a way that feels deeply personal to her fans. She doesn't just show up. She arrives with meaning. Her journey, from beloved drama actress to a rising force in global fashion, now feels more real than ever. And if this moment is any indication, she's only just getting started. There are moments in a celebrity's career that feel like turning points. Not loud, not officially announced, but deeply felt. And for Zhao Lusi at Shanghai Fashion Week 2026, this might be one of them. Because what she showed the world wasn't just style. It was growth, a quiet confidence, a refined identity, a balance between relatability and aspiration that very few can truly achieve. She didn't need to dominate the runway to own the moment. She simply needed to exist within it. And somehow, that was enough to leave a lasting imprint. Now, as the clips continue to circulate and the conversations continue to grow, one question lingers in the hearts of fans everywhere. What comes next? Because if this is the energy she brings today, then tomorrow might not just belong to her. It might be shaped by her.